This is the map of Greywood Forest. We start with the northwestern region first.
Do you love hack and slash? Do you love real-time strategy? And do you love heavy metal? Of course you do, we all do. Well, Kingdom Under Fire is definitely, probably, maybe, the game for you. Now, the game has aged horrendously in many aspects, but is still an awesome game and a fantastic concept. This is a game that was originally released in October of 2004 for the original Xbox. It is a sequel to a PC real-time strategy just called Kingdom Under Fire. Well, a War for Heroes, Kingdom Under Fire War for Heroes, but this is really the start of this iteration of the game, which combines real-time strategy with hack and slash action, so you control these squads of units that you can move them all with the Y button, or you can move one at a time by selecting them with the right or left bumpers and then pressing A depending on where you want to go. And then when you get into combat with the enemy, it goes down to a hack and slash style game where you can hack and slash, basically. Taking out the enemy leader is the fastest and most efficient way of getting rid of that troop of units, kind of like Dynasty Warriors, which is pretty cool. Now you can level up, gain experience, and then in between the many missions you can equip better weapons to your main character and his helper characters, but also to your squads of men, so giving swordsmen better weapons and better armor, giving archers better bows, etc., that kind of stuff, which is a pretty cool concept. This game is also, it does its very best to be as cinematic as it can, and with it has created a damn awesome experience, in my opinion. And now, yes, looking at this gameplay, the textures and graphics are horrendous. The voice acting is as well as you'd expect, but there's just something wholly awesome about it. It did win awards when it first came out, and it was touted as GameSpot's 2004 best strategy game and most surprisingly good game, and that's still the case now. I am so thrilled that this one and its direct sequel Heroes was released in 2020 on Steam, and they play incredibly well on modern machines. I've had no issues with them so far. In some of the Steam reviews, some people said they've encountered some form of problem here and there, but nothing game breaking, and you can experience the game. It's just such a shame there's no Steam achievements for it to just grinding for those achievements. But it's also available on GOG as well if you have GOG, and this is just a fantastic game. You have to utilize strategy, you have to use like archers against horsemen and spears against horsemen, and try and think outside the box, because the game can get difficult. Once you've completed it with one character, you can then go through and complete it with another one. And I think from memory serves right, you do unlock campaign, but certain campaigns are harder than others. Like the character that I'm capturing this footage on is the easy mode, effectively, which I don't mind playing through games on, because there's nothing wrong with easy mode. But this is just one of those games that I owned this back in 2004, 2005, and I played the crap out of it. I thought then that it was a fantastic concept, mixing up real-time strategy and like Dynasty Warriors hack and slash. You don't get that these days, and this is a game, or specifically a series, that I'd like to see make a comeback. There was a third game released on the Xbox 360, but it was not good. It's not that it's a terrible game, it's just it changed it up a bit, and which was a shame. It should have just stuck to the formula. If it's not broke, don't try and fix it. And Kingdom Under Fire, the Crusaders, is just fantastic and wholly worth buying. On Steam at the full price, you can buy both games of the Crusaders and Heroes for 22 quid, I think, and you will get your money's worth. Individually, I think they're about 15-16 quid. So I would advise just getting the both for the 22 quid, saving yourself a tenner, and they're just so damn good. I did wait to see if they went on offer during the Black Friday sales, but they did not. so I had to just dive in and get them full price, and I do not regret it. I stand by my decision. This is an awesome game from the gameplay alone. There's not much more really I can tell you than that. I could stretch this out into a 10-15 minute long video, ram it full of ads like a lot of other YouTubers, telling you every single tiny minute detail. But if you like art, real-time strategy, Dynasty Warriors, and don't mind a bit of old school gaming crust, well, then that's it. The rest is entirely up to you. And the good thing with Steam is that if you buy it and you don't like it, and you play less than 2 hours, you can get your money back anyway. So it's a win-win for all. But let me know in the comments down below if this is a game or the game series that you have played, or if you've never heard of this before and you're thinking of giving it a go. And if you are, please do. It's damn awesome. And as always, thank you very much for watching.
All troops to the base.